And this eclipse is really interesting because it's ruled by Mercury, who has just moved into the sign of Libra and is creating an air grand trine with the outer planets Uranus, who is in Gemini, and also Pluto in Aquarius. There are conversations that want to happen. There's an uplifting energy happening almost right away after this eclipse, and a lot of movement with that air grand trine. So don't be surprised if some way that you've been working this Virgo energy to make it actually serve you more so that you can serve others more in a more healthy way, in a way where you're not coming from that mentality of there's some part of me that will always need to be fixed and healed. When we've moved through that, so much is possible. And so I think it's really interesting that we are then immediately moving into Libra season, right? The sun and the moon will both move to actually form the bottom of what's called a kite aspect pattern in astrology. So they're actually the tail of the kite, right? And Mercury will have just gone through this as well, where it's creating that formation with Saturn and Neptune as the top of the kite there. So it's when that minor grand trine, then there's an opposition to the sun and the moon down there below as they move into Libra. So it just feels like a moment of liftoff. So really take this time through the eclipse portal, through the next couple of days, obviously to like give yourself lots of rest and just allow things to unfold as they need to. But ask yourself if you're attaching to this idea of worthiness or unworthiness in a way that it's about who you are. Have you gotten to the point where you are able to create from this place of non-attachment? And what will that look like in terms of what the possibilities are? Because to me, when we're able to truly do that, where our sense of worthiness is not tied to our perfection, right? But we understand inherently our own belonging to this specific moment in time, to who we are as a soul. When we understand that and our belonging to this place in this moment in history as well, and knowing when we are moving through life from that place of that assuredness of our own belonging and of our own unbrokenness, right? The part of us that can never be tarnished or touched. When we move through life from that place and we're creating things from that place, so much is possible. And if you're looking for extra support right now, I do still have my heart activation available for free, and you can find it just by clicking on the link to my YouTube channel in my bio here, and that'll take you directly to my channel page where there's a link there that'll have the heart activation.